Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. You may or may not have noticed that I haven't been uploading for the last few weeks. I'm going to be straight upfront and honest with you, as I always am. I just haven't had any inspiration or drive to do it. I've been quite busy with work and private life and trying to get things organised for something coming up that's really exciting. Nothing to do with YouTube or anything. Well, kind of ish, but I can't get into it just yet. So I posted on my Facebook page if you would like to see a video about the high-end products that I think are actually worth the splurge, and a lot of people commented saying yes, they would love to hear it. So that's what I'm bringing to you today. P.S. Can we just ignore this? I shouldn't be allowed to be around knives. So I have everything here from hair care to skincare to makeup, so I'm going to jump in with the boring bit and go with the hair and skincare first. Yeah. Okay. I never stop harping on about my stupid sensitive scalp. I've had a sensitive scalp for the last 2 or 3 years. It came out of nowhere. I would literally wake up in the middle of the night scratching my scalp. It would feel sore, tight, itchy, flaky. And I saw Ruth from A Model recommended this shampoo like months and months ago. And I remember clicking into it and thinking, there is no way I'm spending that much on a bottle of shampoo. Well, desperate times call for a credit card debt. So I went online and I bought a small bottle of it. I think it was about £37 sterling, which is eye-watering obviously, and I used it and within a week I knew it was love. So I went and I bought the dinger of a 1 litre bottle. It was on sale, but I think it was still about £80, but I'm hoping this will last me till I'm 47 and a half. Basically. I have barely any sensitivity with my scalp anymore these days. It's colour safe, it makes my hair feel soft, shiny, there are no bad side effects or anything to it. It smells fine, just smells clean, and for the foreseeable future I will be repurchasing this. I just hope my scalp doesn't get immune to it, because that would be a disaster. Next is skincare, and I have an appliance which you may or may not recognise. This is the Clarisonic Mia, and I've had this for probably, I reckon, 5 or 6 years. I got this when it was first really hyped on YouTube and stuff, and I remember you couldn't get it in Ireland at the time. I had to get my mom's friend who lives in Canada, get it shipped to her, and she brought it back while she was coming on holidays, I believe, and I have always used this. Now at the very start I used it every single day. I do not use it every single day now. I'll probably use this twice a week, or when I'm wearing a really heavy rock solid foundation that really needs a good proper cleanse to take off, I'll use this to get it off. It just, I know I need to use this when my skin feels ruddy, like it has an extra layer on it that normal cleansing isn't taking off. Even when I use a muslin cloth, it doesn't quite get the same cleanliness as the Clarisonic. I adore this, and if it broke in the morning I would absolutely repurchase it in a heartbeat. Amazing. And I mean, I've had it for 6 years and it's still going strong. I need to get a new head for it though. Note to self. Another skincare item, and I was really humming and hawing on this. This is the GlamGlow mask, and I know everyone and their and their dog and their dog's goldfish goes on about this, but it's not without good reason. So it comes in a little pot that looks like this. This is the Supermud clearing treatment, so it's for like blocked pores, congested skin, acne, that sort of thing. This is a grey kind of charcoal mask. I apply it to my skin and let it dry for about 15 minutes. I have a full-on review of the GlamGlow Supermud clearing treatment on my channel. I will link that off down below in the description box if you want to watch it. But basically I used it at first and I loved it, and I was using it regularly, and then a couple of months later I got a really bad breakout and someone mentioned that it could be the GlamGlow, and I was like, surely it couldn't be. But it turns out it actually wasn't, because I continued to use the GlamGlow and my skin did clear up in the end. So it definitely wasn't the GlamGlow that was, you know, angering my skin. So I love it, and that is my second time purchasing that mask. Now let's move on to the more exciting stuff, the makeup. I'm going to start with the order in which you apply them, and the first is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Maximum Cover Foundation. I'm not wearing this today, and more's the pity, I really should have, because it doesn't really match my neck when I'm properly white. This is the lightest colour and it's called Creamy Ivory, and it's still too dark and too yellow for me, but during the winter months it's fine because I'll usually have a scarf on and it hides it, and it's all good. The coverage in this stuff is absolutely insane. If you want to look absolutely flawless in photos and videos, this foundation will be your bestest bud. However, in person it can look a little heavy. Not cakey, but when you see someone with this foundation on, you'll go, oh yeah, she's wearing a hardcore foundation. That doesn't really bother me, to be honest. I mean, hello, my eyelids aren't this colour, so obviously you're going to know I am wearing makeup, but this stuff is insane. I liked the Vichy Derma Blend, but I found it slid around a little bit too much on my face. This doesn't stick like glue to my face, but it's a lot less movable than the Vichy. If you are after really, really high coverage, if you've acne, if you've rosacea, if you've high pigmentation in your skin, I think you should definitely give this a go. And the Estee Lauder counter is usually really good for giving out samples. So either swatch it or get a sample of this and see what you think. But be warned, it's not for the faint-hearted. The coverage is crazy. Next, I have a highlighter, and I know everyone is going on about highlights on YouTube recently, about Champagne Pop and all the popular ones. And this was kind of the OG highlighter. The Tanya Burr started like way back in the day when highlighters weren't even really a thing, and I went and I bought it. And this is the Dior Skin Shimmer Powder in the colour Amber Diamond. Like, look at the packaging. Oh, it's so luxe. And this is the highlighter. I am wearing it today on the tops of my cheekbones. I hope you can see. So basically what I love about this is it's so adaptable. I am whiter than white today, as you can clearly see. So I focused more on this side. I didn't really go near this side of the product. I stuck with the lighter shades. However, if I was more tanned or bronzed and I wanted more of a peachy glow, I could go here. And these can be used as amazing, amazing eyeshadows. Absolutely beautiful product. It was really the OG. I'm not sure if it's been discontinued. I doubt it. They couldn't discontinue something as beautiful as this, but this is kind of my good wear highlighter, but I broke it out today just for y'all's benefit. This will run you about €65, which is hefty, but I love it. It's gorgeous. This one is one I haven't heard many people talk about on YouTube, really, apart from one person. I heard Makeup by Tiffany D talking about this again ages ago, a year and a half, 2 years ago, and it's the BareMinerals 5-in-1 BB cream eyeshadow, and it comes in a little tube that looks like this. It's got a doe foot applicator like a lip gloss, and what I use this for is an eyeshadow primer, and it is the best one I have ever found. Yesterday I went to the gym and I did a full-on leg workout where the sweat was dripping down my face, my foundation was dripping off my face, but I had my eyeshadows on over this and they didn't budge. They looked perfect during and well after my workout. It really makes your eyeshadows absolutely bulletproof. Again, that's BareMinerals 5-in-1 BB cream eyeshadow, and it has SPF in it, so you won't get your eyelids burnt. It also has quite high coverage and colour pigmentation, so it will blank out any veins or redness or pigmentation on your eyelids too, which is always a plus. Next up is an eyeshadow, and this is such a unique colour, but I am going to tell you a dupe of it as well, so that kind of contradicts itself. This is the Bobbi Brown colour in Camel. I've spoken about this before. Look at that eyeshadow. I have it all over my eyes today. It's just a really nice poopy warm brown that complements, I think, every eye colour. It's so unique, but there is an exact dupe, and that exact dupe is MAC Uninterrupted, which can be hard to get a hold of. But wait till you see how like exactly the same they are. They are identical. And it's not just the shade that's so amazing. The formula itself, it blends like a dream. The pigmentation is amazing. It's just such an amazing quality eyeshadow. They're expensive. I think they're 20-something euro, but I totally think they are worth it, and the quality is phenomenal. I mean, if you're used to using drugstore eyeshadows, they're good. Like, I mean, you can do an amazing eye look using drugstore eyeshadows, but then when you use something like this, you go, oh yeah, I understand why you pay more for this. Also for eyeshadows, I remember bitching about this product and saying that it's not all that. It's the Lorac Pro Palette. And to be honest with you, I still don't open it and go, I don't get excited. But every single time I wear shadows from this palette, I get multiple compliments from people on my makeup. I find the product themselves quite powdery. As you can see, like, it's quite messy, it's quite powdery. And again, like, the colours just don't excite me. But as I said, every single time I wear it, people stop me and say, wow, your eyes look amazing. Even strangers. And I'm like, well, Jesus, there must be something to this Lorac palette. Because every other day of the week, I could wear my Urban Decay Naked palette and no one would pass any remark. So for that reason, I would say this is worth the splurge. And last, but certainly not least, is probably my favourite item out of everything. I'm also wearing this at the moment. This is the MAC Costa Riche Eye Kohl. Now, I mentioned this before in a favourites video and people went crazy looking for it. Turns out you can't get it except for in MAC Pro stores, which is good, not. So if you're lucky enough to have a pro store near you, then run to it and swatch it. Okay, I'm going to swatch it on my hand for you. It's a gorgeous, dark, but warm brown that really brings out green eyes. If you look at my eyes right now, look how green they look. That is more or less completely due to this. I wear it in my tight line and my waterline. It lasts really, really well throughout the day, and people always compliment me on my eye colour when I wear it. I got this when I was in America last year or the year before, and when I go to America again, I will definitely be repurchasing. This is like, I can't live without it eye pencil because it's so amazing for green eyes. Definitely, definitely worth the splurge. So for now, that is all of my high-end products that I think are worth the splurge. There aren't actually too many, are there? I could have done 2-hour-long video talking about like more affordable products that are really, really good, but yeah, I thought it'd be interesting to throw this into the mix. Thank you so much for watching. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed, and I will talk to you in my next one. Bye!